So here we are at the BPM show at the NEC Birmingham, and I'm with Andy Jones from Music Tech magazine, which is the magazine for producers, engineers, recording musicians. How you doing, Andy?
Great, thanks. Yeah, cheers.
Tell us a little bit about Music Tech magazine.
Well, it's been going for 10 years now, and it was set up with education in mind, really. I mean, hence the name, because you'll find a lot of courses that's just called Music Tech. So it's very tutorial based.
And how important do you think music education is to the industry in general? Because it never used to be, did it?
No, I think it's vital. I think it is easy to get into, but you do need to tell people how to use the software properly, how to deal with other people properly, how to get the best tools, because it's not just about getting one piece of software on a computer. You can easily get in with an iPad or a laptop. There's a really good way of expanding, and that education's vital, I think. So yeah.
Andy, that's brilliant. Have a good show.
And you guys, cheers.
With Jesse, digital musician, DJ, musician extraordinaire. He works for Ableton Live. He's a product specialist. How you doing, Jesse?
I'm really good, thanks a lot.
How are you finding the show?
It's amazing, so much going on here, so many interesting things to see. I'm really excited.
Ableton's amazing, isn't it? Because it crosses over from music technology and real sort of making music live, basically. Just tell us a bit of something about the benefits of using Ableton Live in a few situations.
Well, basically what it's doing is it's creating an instrument out of your computer, and it's allowing you to really stay in your workflow. You don't always have to be pressing the start and stop button and going back and forth. It's really facilitating creativity, and it's combining with all other doors, and it's combining with hardware and all your VSTs and everything, and just opening up all the possibilities.
Jesse, thanks very much. We look forward to seeing you around our centres later in the year, hopefully, with your busy schedule. But thanks very much for your time.
You're welcome.
An old mate of ours, Dean from RCF PA Systems. How you doing, Dean? Enjoying the show?
It's lovely. It's very noisy, full of DJs, full of technology, and nothing better to do at the weekend. Yeah. So.
Well, we've had a relationship with you guys, and we use an RCF PA system, and obviously formerly when you worked with Wharfdale as well. Big supporters of access to music. What do you think do you think it is important for manufacturers or for music educators to have links with the music industry?
I think it's very important, because I think if you've got guys out there trying to make music or trying to perform, they need to have decent tools, whether it's instruments, studio monitors to record on, or speakers to do the performance, because if it's not good, they get disheartened, they don't go anywhere, and we like to think that we help to contribute. I think it's very important to have that link to the next generation of superstars, hopefully. Yeah,
that's right. 3 words of advice you'd give to a music technology or sound engineering student, what would they be?
I would say use your ears.
Dean, good to see you, mate. Always good to see you. Thanks very much for your time.
Cheers, Jono.
And I'm with Rob Anderson from Pioneer DJ. How you doing, Rob? You enjoying the show?
Yes, mate. Yeah, really good. It's buzzing on the stand. It's been completely flat out from start to finish. Some really cool DJs playing as well this year. So yeah, it's been really good.
So what are you doing? I see you doing a few masterclasses and some clinics here as well. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So I've just done a Recordbox masterclass over in one of the pods over on the far side of the arena. Yesterday we had Chris Stockwell, one of our media producers, doing a walkthrough on the DDJ SR. So one of the new products we've announced at the show. So yeah, it was really busy. Went very well.
Good stuff. How important do you think it is for music educators to be involved with the music industry and manufacturers?
Yeah, well, extremely important. There's so much, there's so many options now. As a beginner DJ, or even as an intermediate DJ, a DJ that's out there performing, the industry's constantly pioneering the forefront. Pushing these new products out, amazing new innovative products, and there's so many different options. Whether it's like MIDI controllers, record box players, or effects units, there's a lot to learn. So it's important, that people are schooled in the right way of going about doing this.
Brilliant. Rob, thanks very much. Always good to see you, mate. Have a good show.
Likewise, man. Take it easy.
So here we are, yet again, later on in the day at the BPM show here at the NEC in Birmingham, the UK's largest music technology, DJ, music production show, trade and consumer show. We've met up with loads of our lovely industry partners, including ACS Custom, who supply all the hearing protection for access to music students across the country. Tell us a little bit about ACS Custom.
Well, we're coming. It's been around for about 15 years. We specialise in the music and entertainment industry in providing tuned hearing protection, so that when you're wearing it and you're performing, you can still hear what you need to hear. Everything still sounds natural, but you're protected from all the noise exposure that could potentially damage your hearing.
Do you think that young people are more aware about protecting their hearing, working in music, or maybe even going to clubs?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've been working with music education for the last 10 years, I suppose. We have a really strong relationship with you guys, as well as a number of other industry partners in education. What we're finding is that actually people that are now coming into music colleges just treat it as part of life. Protecting your hearing is just something that you need to do, and the education is really paying off. And I think that a lot of people these days, certainly the younger generation, are far more aware than they were this time 10 years ago, definitely.
Brilliant, Stash. Nice talking to you. Always good to see you. Have a good show. We'll catch you later.
Cheers, man. Ta-ra.